Well, started at Marauders, played for Manchester United, played for Crewe Alexandra, played for FC United, and I played for Halifax. My number was 11 till I can't remember. Then was 5, and then 6, and now it's 3. I was a left winger till I was about 12, and then changed back to left back.
Is that something that you could say that you've drawn on that experience playing a bit further up the field this season, or is that just, have you always had a bit of an attacking instinct in you?
Yeah, I don't think I'm really that good at defending. I think I'm better going forward, but I think my defending's got a bit better over the years.
Recently just made your 100th appearance for Halifax. What sort of feelings did that give you?
Well, did we get beat 2-0?
Maybe.
Yeah. Didn't really give me any sort of feeling at all, apart from disappointment. But obviously I'm happy to have made 100 appearances for Halifax. It was just a bad night for me, myself and the club.
Obviously Halifax are a part-time team. Do you have another job that you do for the rest of the week?
I've got 2 kids. I look after them while my girlfriend goes out to work, and I bring my money in from football.
Yeah, sounds good. It's not very often you see that, so I think that's pretty cool.
I wouldn't have it any other way anyway. I wouldn't change it for the world.
I know, seeing from your Twitter, certainly, you very much love your kids and you do anything for them. What sort of an impact have they had on your lives?
I don't know where I'd be now if it wasn't for my kids. I had a bit of a rocky past. I'm just grateful that I've got 2 beautiful children, healthy children. I'm so glad that they're there in my life.
What would you say has been your sort of best moment on the pitch?
For Halifax?
For anybody, just in general?
Probably making my professional debut was one against Swindon for Crewe. Scoring my first goal in the Football League for Crewe against Stockport, and that's probably it, yeah.
Can you remember much about that goal?
It was a 40-yard screamer.
Wouldn't expect anything else?
No, don't score that many, so when they do come along, they're normally all right.
So we look forward to more long-range efforts coming up this season?
No, probably not, no.
Who would you say is probably your teammate that you're closest to here at Halifax?
Got a good set of lads, but my car school I travel in with Marshy, DG and Lois. They're like, I've known them for a while, and they're probably my closest friends here. But all of them are good lads and considered friends.
Who's the best trainer in the side?
Best trainer? I'd have to go with Matty Pearson. I think he trains like it's a match, which some people like, some people don't, but obviously he's got energy to burn, so I'd probably say he's the best trainer. Not quality wise, but for effort and stuff, I'd have to say Matty Pearson.
And the worst?
The worst, it depends what we're doing. If it's 5-a-side, there's a few good 5-a-side players, but I'd probably say I was one of the worst trainers, if I'm honest. I'd probably say, yeah, I was.
Of the drivers, who's got the nicest wheels?
Probably Lee Gregory. Here he is. Cash money, here he is. Just asking who's got the nicest car.
Smacker.
It's got 3 wheels, your car, hasn't it?
That's right.
Robbing a lion. Yeah, his car's alright. He's got a Ford Fiesta 1.2 Z-Tech. He's got a nice car.
On a typical match day, what sort of a routine do you go through from sort of when you wake up to when you step out on the field?
Make sure I have some cereal, some toast in the morning, and then normally in a rush to meet the lads to travel down here, because the motorway can be a pain sometimes, and just have a laugh before I come and just keep relaxed, and then hopefully have a good game.
So there's no sort of superstitions that you might have in the change room before you go out? Or?
No. Well, I tie my left boot before I tie my right boot. That's about all I've got.
When you look at the fixture list, what sort of the fixture that you dread?
I've heard we just drew Nuneaton in the cup, and I can't stand the team or the place. I don't think I've ever beaten Nuneaton. I think last year we didn't even score against them, so I'd probably say Nuneaton.
What's been the favourite game you've ever played of? Obviously ignoring your debut and probably the best goal. What's been the best game that you've ever played in that you really thought I've played myself to the top of the team sheet?
I don't really know, to be honest. There was a game here last year where we scored 4 goals and I assisted all 4, and I came off the pitch then thinking, I had a good game then, but I still didn't get man of the match. So But that was probably one where I thought, yeah, I came off there and thought, yeah, I had a good game.
How do you think you've done so far this season, sort of personally?
I've not been nowhere near as like my first year here. It was probably my best year. Started off a bit slow my first year, and then I ended up picking up all the awards. And unfortunately, I was injured, and I missed like the first half of the second season. And I'm just trying to get going again this year. Hopefully, I'll start picking up.
You say that so casually. Started slowly and then just picked up all the awards, cleaned up.
Yeah, well, I was playing centre half and then got moved to left back, and that's when it changed really.
Sort of changing tack slightly. Who's been the best manager you've ever played under?
No, don't be silly. The best manager I've ever played under is probably Dario Gradi. Obviously, he does a lot with his youngest, brings a lot through, and I think he was only in charge for like 2-3 games when I was there, but just in his training sessions and stuff like, you can tell like the amount of respect he's got off everyone, and obviously he's a legend in here at Crewe, so I'll probably say him.
And what's your current manager Neil Aspin like to work under?
Yeah, he's good. Obviously he plays me every week, so I can't argue with that. And can be a bit of a hothead, but he's had reasons to be. But that's just because of the desire he has to win football games, which goes through him and goes through our players, which you want in every manager.
As a defender, does he give you any specific tips on your game? Or
if he tried to give me tips, I probably wouldn't take him anyway. I saw him play a few times and he just kicks the ball far, and it's not really how I like to play football.
And I guess finally, up to date, who's been the player of the season in your eyes?
I don't think I could really say one now, because there's been a lot to pick from. Obviously, you had Gregors who couldn't miss, and yeah, he got injured and he's not scored in a few. You've had Dan, who's been in and out, and on his day he's unplayable. Obviously the two centre halves, we didn't even start with one of them, and now I can't see them really being changed. But I think overall I think the team have done all right this season, and hopefully we'll still be in this division next year, but hopefully we'll finish higher up than what people expect.
Do you reckon playoffs are a possibility?
I don't want to look too far forward, but I don't see why not. We've never really been out of a game apart from when we've been down to 9 men. So hopefully if we keep our home form up and then we start winning games on the road, then there's only one way we're going to go, which is forward and up the table.
Okay, I appreciate it. Thank you very much for
taking
taking the time to talk to me.
Thank you, mate. Thank you.